Oh my god, I'm gonna have to put this down because I'm gonna be so dodgy. Right, bear with me. This isn't my usual angle, obviously, and I'm actually in my kitchen. I put on my Instagram about doing what I eat for dinner in a week, and I didn't think I was going to get many responses, but then I remembered I'm so interested in what people eat for dinner, and I forget that other people are just as obsessed with that. So I got a lot of responses, and I thought, right, I'm just going to do it. The first video that I filmed, so today is Monday. Oh my god, no it's not. Today's actually Wednesday. I filmed my dinner for Monday, but I couldn't actually talk in it because my mum and dad were working from home, and it was just complicated and they're too loud. So I'll probably just have to do a voiceover of that. That's why I'm going to make this video the first one. I also had a Chinese last night. I don't usually do that. That's why I'm going to add on what I eat next Monday, so it kind of like balances out as a week. Yesterday was just a treat because mum and dad are away and I'd been at the gym loads, and I was like, you know what, I'll just treat myself. That's my heating, it's just clicked on. What else was I going to say? I can't really mind. I swear whenever I try to film, spots like just break out, and then this lighting's not doing me any justice as well. Tonight's dinner is technically a salad. I can't remember what it's called. It'll come back to me. It's gonna look like it's not a lot, but for me, it really fills me. It's very like a refreshing meal. A lot of people I think are gonna look at it and be like, you're actually just eating that, and think it looks so little. But it's just basically like eating a big salad. Except there's no lettuce in this one, and it's a different type. I'll see if I'm gonna Google the name of it after, unless I forget it by then. I think that was everything. I just realised I didn't even say hi or hello. I just kind of jumped straight into the video. I'll try and get better. I need to remember that I'm actually in my kitchen now. I think we can just get started. That's my hot water. I forget how loud my kitchen is. My fridge will be loud, my oven will be loud. Okay, I'm just gonna get started because I'm actually really hungry. I can't mind the name of it. I think it's like caprese, but all you're gonna need is some tomatoes. Baby blonde tomatoes are my favourite. Mozzarella, I just got low fat one. An avocado. This is the best thing in the whole world, I swear. We used to just make our own kind of like glazed balsamic, and we didn't realise you can actually buy it. So this is basically like really thick, like it doesn't hang in, it's like really hard to squeeze out. I need that, salt and pepper, and then some low-fat green pesto. So I'm gonna drain this mozzarella, just keeping it in its liquid for now. I'm just gonna cut up these tomatoes. I'm not really quite sure how many I'm gonna use. I'll just kind of wing it, and I'm gonna cut them, I don't know if you can see, I think you can, along the way, like that. So I'll count up how many I use, like I make. I think usually you use beef tomatoes for this, but I don't know, I prefer smaller tomatoes anyway, because I like that all being kind of one bite size. With the bigger tomatoes, I feel like I need to kind of cut them up. I think that's probably enough. Actually, I'll do one more. Okay. If you want, I'll do the calorie. I think I probably will do how many calories are in this. Here's the mozzarella all drained. This is the size of the tomatoes. I really don't know from this angle if you can see me cutting. I really hope so. And next I'm just gonna cut my mozzarella. So they're kind of nice size. I just do thin slices. Obviously you don't have to use low fat. I only use low fat because it makes me feel healthier, obviously. My cutting skills aren't really the best, but that'll do. This dinner is actually super easy as well. There's nothing really to it. Oh, I love when this avocado is literally so right. I love when it's, oh, I don't even have to cut it out. And then with the avocado, I'm just gonna go like that, put it down, score it down that, and then I'll squeeze out. I'll just pop it like that. Looks a bit gross now, but give me a couple of minutes, good. I've just moved the other stuff out of the way and I've put my plate here so you can see what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take 2 tomatoes, And then I take mozzarella there. I'll take a couple of bits of avocado. Then I'll take tomatoes again. Tomatoes. And technically you're meant to do like a full circle, but I don't know if I have enough for that. Obviously, mozzarella and avocado can be kind of bland. That's why the salt and pepper, oh god, 5-second notes, okay. Quite bland, that's why I add in the salt and pepper and the sauces and stuff. There we go. Look how cute that looks. I'm just gonna take some salt. And then pepper. And then I'm going to take this here. And just... And then I'm going to take some of this and just plop it in the middle. It's literally just my dinner. And it's probably one of my favourite dinners. Like, I think people are going to look at it and be like, what the actual hell? Expecting me to have like a pizza or haggis or something, I don't know. Sorry, I'm eating the avocado off here. But yeah, this is it, it looks all pretty. This was the dinner that I was saying that I couldn't exactly speak because my mum and dad were working from home. But basically it's prawn pasta with chilli and garlic. That's 100 grams of pasta that I've just put in there, and then I've blended up 4 garlic cloves and 2 chillies in a food processor. In this pasta I also put sun-dried tomatoes, so I think it was about 6 tomatoes that I take out, and I actually use scissors to cut up because it's easier. I've got the pasta cooking now, and I'm about to add olive oil to a frying pan. It's quite a lot of olive oil that you need because it needs to coat the pasta, and I use gluten-free pasta, so that soaks up oil like so well. And I actually used some of the sun-dried tomato because I just finished that jar, and I just put the rest of the oil that was in the jar in there because it tastes really good. And then I just add the garlic and the chilli and let that kind of slowly cook. Once that's been cooking for a couple of minutes, I throw in the sun-dried tomatoes and let that, it's a really low heat that I have it at, and then it just kind of slowly bubbles away. You don't want to burn the garlic. Once the pasta is almost cooked and the sauce / oil thing's nearly ready, I just put in some prawns and let that cook. It only takes a couple of minutes because these prawns were frozen, so they're just defrosted and they're already pre-cooked. Then I just drain the pasta and then plop that in there and then give it a good stir around. I use tongs and toss it all in.
It's literally your prawns already ready. So it really soaks up the oil.
And that's it ready. This is literally my favourite pasta to have. I just put a little bit of Parmesan cheese on top and you're good to go. You gave us? Okay, so dinner day 3. You're going to hear friends playing in the background. Tonight I'm having Penang curry and I'm just having sticky rice with it. I kind of like to mix it up so I don't eat meat all the time. So we're just having baby corn, mange tout, and then half a pepper, and then I'll just show you how to make this. It's really easy, especially the sticky rice. That just gets thrown in the microwave because I got this from Morrison's and I swear it's like best thing ever. But yeah, I'm just gonna do my vegetables and then I'll just show you how to put it all together. With my baby corn, I'm just gonna cut them into these so they aren't too big. I think I'll probably just use the full packet for this. So I'm just going to cut them into threes like that. So that's that all cut up here. I don't know if you can actually see it. There we go. I'll do my munch 2 next. With that, I just cut them in half, and then I'll do my pepper. This is my munch 2 all cut up. For this, I only used half a bag. I didn't want as much, and then I'm just going to use half a pepper, and I think that's all the vegetables I'm going to do. I'm just going to cut this really thin. So I like to put a lot of veg into it, since I'm not putting in any chicken or that. There we go. Veg is cut, that's us done. So with these, it's just written on the back how you do it. It says it's for 2 to 3 person. Because I'm just having it for 1, I'll just half everything. So it says 2 to 3 tablespoons of the curry paste with 2 tablespoons of the vegetable oil. I'll just use 1 tablespoon of the oil and then probably 2 of the paste. And then it says add 400 ml of coconut milk, but because it's just 1 person, I'm just going to use 200, which I actually have already set aside. And then it just says add your meat, but I'm not doing it, I'll just add my veg. Add some fish sauce, simmer it for 10 minutes. You can add the lime leaves, but I'm not going to do that this time. And then you can decorate it with sliced chilies, which I might do, I don't know. I've just turned my wok on, and then I'm going to take the 1 tablespoon oil, turn it down a little bit because it gets hot really quick. And then the paste. I'm just going to guess how much instead of measuring it. I'll probably just put how much in. And I'll put that back in. And then I'm going to stir this around, and then I'll add the coconut milk. Right now I'm just mixing in all that paste, making sure it's combined, and then I'll add the veggies. That's all my veggies in, and then I'm just going to let it simmer. This is just the fish sauce. Don't need a lot of it because it's really strong. This is nearly ready now because it's starting to thicken up, so I'm going to put my rice in the microwave. It's just this. It takes 1 minute. All you just got to do is throw it in, take it out, let it sit, and then take off the cover, and that's it. It doesn't look like a lot of rice, but I can't remember how much it is, but it's literally like the exact amount that you're meant to have, so I've got that. You can do it. This is dinner day 4 now, I think. Tonight we're having little potatoes that are kind of like squared, and then they're put in the oven so they're nice and crispy, with chorizo, and black pudding, and then like a spicy tomato sauce, and then we just have that together, and that's basically it. So I'm just going to show how I make that. There's probably going to be a lot of background noise because I've got the oven on, and I've also got Desperate Housewives playing. So with the potatoes, I'm just going to cut them and then put them into little cubes that I'll show once they're done. And then I'm going to spray my baking tray with some fry light oil, and then spray on top of it, salt and pepper it, and that's it. like that. Just little sizes. That way they'll cook quicker as well. So I'm just going to use this to spray my pan. It does come out. This is for 2 people, that's why I've made that many, because I probably just like half it, so it'll be like that. I'm just going to kind of get them soaked up, and then I'll spray on top of them. I'm going to take some salt, and then pepper. And then I'll spray it on top if I can get this stuff to come out. I've sprayed that, and then I'm just going to add some hot paprika on top of them. And that's it. And then they'll go in the oven for like half an hour, 20 minutes, I don't know, until they're ready. And then for the chorizo and black pudding thing, all I'm going to use is 3 garlics, some chili flakes, some thyme, and then chopped tomatoes. I'm just gonna finely chop all of these, or like slice them, not finely chop, and then I'm gonna slice these as well. I'm not gonna like chop them up and make them small, I'm gonna keep them in slices. Don't really have to worry much about the black pudding, how that looks, because that'll kind of melt down anyway and go kind of mushy, because it kind of blends in with the tomatoes. It's basically inspired from what you can get at Cafe Andaluz, the tapas, which is like my favourite thing in the whole world. That's the garlic, black pudding and the chorizo. I've just took the potatoes out and then gave them a wee sugar so they kind of get an even coat on all their sides. And I'm going to show you how to make the sauce thing now. So I'm going to take some olive oil. That's probably enough. Turn that on, and then the first thing I'm going to add is the chorizo, and then I'll add the black pudding and the garlic after. Then this will just fry. Once it's kind of gotten a little bit crispy is when I'll add in the black pudding and everything else. I'm going to add in the black pudding now. Probably should have cut that smaller, but oh well. If it's like this, it means it'll kind of probably stay more in a form and not break off as much. I'm not added in the garlic yet either. I'm going to add in the tomato sauce. And then I'm going to take some chilies. And then a little bit of thyme. And that's it. And then this will just kind of simmer. The black pudding will start to break down. I'm going to add in some tomato puree, just a little bit. This is it, nearly done, and the potatoes are literally almost ready now, so. Definitely looks like dog shite, but you can tell that I've just like took a big bite out of it. But I recommend making potatoes like this, it's really good. Just ignore how bad I look today, I literally just finished work. So this is dinner day 5. We're having healthy chicken pita breads kind of thing, and we're going to have a raita with it, and then like a red onion kind of dressing, it's got coriander, and then all we do is we cook the pita bread, stuff it for like the stuff that we want, add some jalapenos, peppers, and that's basically it. It's like a really easy dinner to make, but it's like super tasty as well. So we just use a smoky barbecue Vita mix for the chicken to give it some flavour, and then I'll show you how I make the raita and the dressing. So we can probably just get started. The raita is really easy. It starts off with 250 of Greek style yogurt. This is just fat free and it's only half of this I'm going to use. And then you don't really even need to chop anything up, you just grate it all. So I've got, it says to use 1/4 of a cucumber. I'm going to guess that's basically 1/4. Looks like it anyway. And I'm going to grate that. And then I'm going to grate 1 garlic clove as well, probably about a thumb of a ginger, and add some garam masala. I didn't get any mint leaves, so I'm just going to use dry mint, and then you need some coriander for it, and that's it. So I'm just going to take this and start grating it. Going to grate my garlic. I don't know if I'll do it on this side actually. That's that. I'm just going to cut and scrape off this ginger. Or a trick for using ginger is you just use a spoon to scrape off all the, like, whatever that is, skin. I don't want to say it's a skin because I don't think it is.
I think she's starting to feel the cold.
We'll just get a lemon. I'm going to take the garam masala. I'm just going to hear my sister on FaceTime. Oh my god. This is 1 teaspoon. And then with the mint, I'll probably just pour about, I'll probably do. I don't need a lot of it. All it needs to go in is the coriander. I've just got like a wee handful of the coriander. I'm going to chop it up really finely and then throw it in there.
Not planned or done it for Monday or Tuesday yet. I'm feeling naturals though.
I have naturals if you want it. Now it's just for the dressing, so I'm taking half a red onion. I'll take a bunch of coriander and then slice this.
Bye.
Bye.
You too. Bye. Was that one or not? I couldn't tell what your was.
What's up? Moves around.
Comedian guy. I really liked, and he's like went to see him.
Is it the Scottish guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. The chicken's just been marinating with the smoky barbecue flavour, and then I'm gonna fry it, and all that's left to do after that is cook the pita breads, I think. Because I think we got the park baked ones, so I'll need to have a look, but I'm just gonna start frying this now. We realised that it wasn't actually pitas and that it was flatbreads that we had gotten, so we decided we're just going to eat it like a pizza. Hello, I feel like you're going to get so used to me wearing my hair like this. I was at the gym, so I've literally just threw it into this little bun. It's also for like, it's literally my work hair, and whenever I come home. Tonight's dinner is a bacon Caesar salad. Literally all I'm going to do is cook bacon. I feel like you know how to do that. I've got some romaine lettuce here. I've got some croutons, some dressing, and then parmesan cheese, and I'll just throw it all together and I'll show you what it is. But it's usually yummy. I like having it with the bacon. I feel like with this salad you can have it with like anything. You could like throw chicken into it, an avocado, halloumi, eggs, you know what I mean? Like, it's one of the things that you can just add to it. In here I've got 4 bits of bacon. It really looks like there's loads though, but it's because the bacon that we use is the one from Costco, and it's like super thick. I probably won't use all this, it might be too much. I'll probably give some to my dog as a little treat. I've definitely enjoyed making this video. I'd like to know if you want to see this more often. Obviously not every week. Sometimes I repeat the same things for dinner, so it's not really that exciting, but if you want to see more recipes or more things that I enjoy cooking or eating, I'm more than happy to show you all. I feel like you're not going to be able to hear me because the bacon's now like heavy sizzling, but that's how I'll let it cut up. I'll just stick it into a bowl and then put the dressing on it. We've got a low fat dressing. I think this one's from Tesco. I can't actually, not Tesco, Sainsbury's possibly, but I don't actually put that much on. That'll probably be enough. I don't really like loads. And then I've got these croutons. Just take a handful of them. I'll add more, don't worry. That'll probably be about 4 of them. Yeah, that'll do. Enough. And then all I've got to do is grate the Parmesan cheese and then I'll throw in the bacon once it's ready. There we go. Added on the bacon, just mixed it all in. And here's my salad. I put pepper on it as well because I put pepper on everything. Once again, I've just finished work, so I definitely don't look the best. And I couldn't be bothered actually getting ready for this video. You'll hear the washing machine, so just so you know that. For dinner tonight, it's steak, peppercorn sauce, haggis and broccoli, like stem things. It's pretty simple, nothing like hard to make. I'll just show you how we cook our steaks and I think that'll be it. Just because I feel like this is like a proper Sunday dinner. Like I've always thought like, oh, Sunday should be like a really good dinner. So we've got this tonight. Rump steaks, that's that, and then I've got haggis here. This is just from Alfred Morrison's tonight. I'm just going to start cooking these now and then I'm going to stick the haggis in the oven because I'm pretty sure that only takes, yeah, it only takes like 6 to 8 minutes and then the steaks only take like 5 minutes, so by the time I've cooked the steaks the haggis will be ready and so will the broccoli. But yeah, I've just peeled this off and what I'll do is I'll salt and pepper this side, oil this side, and then I'll heat up the pan and then put that side first, if that makes sense. I've just put some olive oil on here. Oh my god, my washing machine's so loud. I'll rub that in and then I've got this pan heating up. You want it to be really, really hot before you put the steaks on it, and then I've just got my broccoli cooking. I've got a little garlic clove and then some butter as well. I'm going to cook the steaks for 2.5 minutes on each side. I reckon that'll probably be enough with the thickness that they are. Oil on this side as well and just do the exact same and then rub it in and then add salt and pepper. I've turned them over and I'm going to add the garlic and then the butter onto it as well now. This is done and then I've got about a minute on this side before they're ready, but that's it. Peppercorn sauce just to pour on top of it. But yeah, could have had mashed potatoes or something with it, but we didn't bother.